Trophies. It's a sad day. I mean, it's a good day to the folks.
Sweatpants.
We've been acquired. Champion has been acquired by Trophies, so now I'm legally obligated to say Trophies to the champion. This is now. That's going to be changed, by the way, soon in the background. This is now Trophies
UMG.
production.
UMG.
We've been collected. It's okay. You know, we're going to try to strive forward and not quit battle rap. But, you know, let it be known now that the Trophies is the brand. We had good times. Now, shout out to he wrote me a letter, let me know that I can't call it Champion of the Year no more. It's going to be Trophy of the Year.
Absolutely.
So, y'all can please support
Toady
Trophy.
Toady
Y'all
Award.
can please support
Toady Award.
Trophy of the Year in the comments below and donate. Much appreciation. Trophy, my hand. I got to do this, man. This is compromise. I know it is what it is, bro. Trophy, my hand. Thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
There you go, everyone.
We have some special guests. What's going on, Eunice? How you doing?
Good. How about you?
You shook my hand. Ace, I mean. Come on, Ace. We got Sheet Happens.
Until the very end.
What's up, man?
What's going on? Well, before we get to that, man. Gifts, man. Yes, man.
Hey, man. I wanted to present you with, starting my own brand, and I wanted to give you a very special gift.
Shaba Eunice.
Special to me. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Thank y'all. See this?
Very own E.T. Red hoodie.
E.T. Red
Thank you, sir.
Serious inquiries, man.
I had Nitty 2-1 clear, but now it's debatable.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. PG Maryland.
Appreciate that.
That's the only reason I wanted to give that to
I'm
you.
awarded. It's XL. Okay, we good.
Yep.
I've been putting on some weight, eating good, So I appreciate that. Thank you.
For sure.
Anybody else, we good? I'm just gonna continue on.
That's presumptive as hell. Like, yo, I know they brought gifts.
I mean,
So, all right. So I gotta keep it real with the chat. For years and years and years and years, Jay Black has been hounding me. Every chance he get,
I'm a witness.
It's a positive hound, but it's a hound. He's been hounding me, harassing me. It's always, what do you do to get your beard so full?
3 a.m. text.
How do you make your beard so full? Like, what do you do? What's your
I gotta patch
What's your system? I don't have no system. I don't have no system.
I don't
you know
have
what I'm saying? So
just watching.
today, we bring Jay Black the system.
What's that?
What's
that?
It's the Beard Connect.
Is it?
The Beard Connect.
It helps you connect your beard.
I need the number.
Yeah,
It helps you connect your beard.
I need the number.
I mean,
The beard butter and oil,
beard butter.
all meant to promote healthy and natural hair growth in your beard and for your beard to connect. If you're tired of your beard not connected, holla at the Beard Connect.
I need that number.
I need that ASAP.
You feel
I
me?
need that number.
Let him know. Look, the texture. It's a massive. He been asking for years. I said, you know what, Jay Black, man, he been around. He cool. You know what I'm saying? He cool or whatever. You know what I mean? He cool. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
See? You know what I'm saying?
So, that's just one part of the connection.
Yeah, that's the beard butter. You know what I'm saying?
You got part 2 in
beard
here.
food, the
Let me
beard
make sure
food,
everything
beard
right.
butter. You gotta feed your beard.
Appreciate that.
Oh man,
Essential.
you got the $60 one.
That's official.
This is a $60 one.
That look expensive.
Essential. You know what I'm saying?
I'll see what it is. Appreciate
We
it.
here, the Beard Connect. Holla at the Beard Connect if you need your beard.
Trophies!
Fire.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Shop with Ace for the Beard Connect.
You know what I mean?
Cuban couldn't be here with us today. He's about to fight Tank Davis. And he's doing amazing things. He's a millionaire now. Millionaires quit battle rap. That is what it is.
That's a fact.
All right, moving on to the next guest.
Damn.
We got the
What's this?
Matter of fact, go ahead and open it up for the
Let's see
people.
what this is.
Pause. Not for the people.
It's Christmas for the niggas. Dang.
Yo.
I'm about to leave again. You get gifts when you
know
come
what I'm
back. Huh?
It's a shop with trophies.
Oh, snap.
Shop with trophies.
Quality.
Get the
snap. Hold it up.
Get the mechanic, the trophy mechanic, the special Jay Black edition. Special Jay Black.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Trophies.
Yes, sir. We got one more though.
Oh, snap.
We got one more though.
Yeah.
We got one more though.
Damn.
Oh, no, you getting spoiled today.
This is just
This is minute of gifts.
This is just attention to detail for Jay Black. You know, attention to
It's
detail.
Christmas.
If
I
you
apologize to everybody in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
if you know who
we
this,
gotta do this first. You hear me?
if you know who this man is,
Then you know
how much he appreciates
The
it.
shot and gone.
Oh, what's that?
You know, yeah.
I got it for Ace.
Yes, sir.
See, you know what
Yes,
this
sir.
is.
Yes, sir.
go
Yes, sir.
When you
Yes,
see
sir.
this one in the video, or
Yes,
it's I
sir.
see somebody gonna get lit.
Yeah. We already know. We already know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
Definitely.
y'all. Also, Cuban's gift right here. You know what I'm saying? It's very. Hey. Good stuff. We appreciate it.
Yeah, he made it here. He sent his regards. He sent his regards. Sent his regards.
Maryland, for real.
Watermelon, big Maryland shit,
Appreciate
man.
that. Thank you.
He sent his
Much
regards.
love to Cuban, man.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
the best
sir.
gift.
All right. Thank y'all. We can get into the
He
team.
said that's the
And now that we
best
got
gift.
that out the way, Kansas City Chiefs by 2 touchdowns. What's happening?
All right, yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
Commander's out of
nigga.
here. Commander's out of
Kansas
here.
City Chiefs by 2 touchdowns, nigga.
I ain't got nothing to
Yeah.
say.
I thought,
Yeah, now that we got that out the way.
I thought Ace was here. Now A-Ward.
Yeah. He's in here in spirit.
A-Ward is
A-Ward
black.
here in spirit.
When has A-Ward been black?
When he had that Glock 40 on his bitch ass. That's when A-Ward was
I
black.
give you that one.
A-Ward is black today. He is here
You
in
sound
spirit.
so confident. You want to put a wager or something out?
You know, let's do something for the public.
What do you want to do?
Let's do something for the public.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
What you want to
What
do?
do you want to do?
What makes sense?
I'm not talking crazy. You talking crazy. I'm not talking. You talking crazy.
You lose. We might have to go crazy. When last time you got a tattoo?
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. When last time you got a tattoo?
He said, that's
When
crazy.
last time you got a tattoo?
That's crazy.
Eagles when I get champion
Yeah,
tattooed.
I don't know about that.
Eagles when I get champion tattooed on me.
Tattoo.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
wild.
nigga.
I'm not
Yeah.
getting a tattoo.
Yeah. How many burpees can you do?
I could do 117.
Okay. I
Nigga
need
gonna do 3 more.
to do 50 burpees on camera consecutively. If you lose,
When does that do?
it's due the day that they lose. You got 50 on camera. You might as well start getting in shape now,
Damn.
just in case.
He might be turned
Start
up
getting in
watching
shape
the
now.
game.
50 on. You got to do them straight. Any stop, you start over. Any stopping, you start over. You start your camera starts over. And I do the same.
Doing them straight was
Yeah,
crazy.
I do 100. I do twice as many as you.
He'll do
Can I
100
get a
straight.
deadline? Like, can I get like 5 months?
No, hell
6
no.
months?
No. We bought that action now. It's content. Go ahead, get you go out. You got your whole
So
setup.
what if I can't do it though?
Keep
Consequences.
trying. Slide there. They told you couldn't do this. Look,
That's true.
you got it done, didn't you?
Yeah, how many you said again?
50.
50?
50 burpees on straight, on call.
Appreciate
There
you.
you go, on camera. We there.
Appreciate you.
Who's do
you go.
50, bro? I got them. I'm gonna come back to champion and do mine right here. No free.
Official.
Appreciate that.
Mine.
Yeah.
I hate to bring this topic to you guys. I felt like we discussed this many years and 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 years, and you know it just keeps happening over and over. I guess the culture decides to recreate or I don't know.
What are we talking about, Black?
Contextualize what it means to do this in a battle, and that's choking.
Oh, man.
So I mean, can we at least
The
tell the
awkwardness.
people where it started from? This conversation. I think they're confused on how it started. At least
Oh, while we're here
you were
again.
there, right?
Yeah, while we're here
You want to explain
again.
to them? Or, yeah, okay.
There was a battle at Nexus. It was Dice versus Hansel. And first round?
I believe so the first round.
First round.
So it happened because of a battle that recently. Okay.
Yeah. Often in battle rap, we just get lost in translation. We hear a topic. We don't do too much, actually investigation on it. It's just what's going on. And I understand when you open up Twitter, it's just like, oh, you're just
There
trying
it
to
is.
catch up type of thing.
Yeah.
And oftentimes when people end up in the spaces, they say, I'm not repeating what just happened because they've been spending hours and hours about it. So
Okay,
people run
that's
around
fair.
with their narrative. So there was a battle at Nexus in Orlando, Dice versus Hansel. And in the first round, there was a small, because I can't say altercation because there was actually no hands. It didn't get physical. Nobody didn't have to actually break up anything. Stop me from, I thought you looked, like I said, something crazy. PTSD. So,
That's crazy.
what? Yo, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't take the letter. You can't. D is crazy. You can't do that. That's not the rules. But between that happening, there was some people say good defense, some people say bad defense, some people say it's part of battle rap, some people say, hey, you got to be more prepared in your material and your rounds. So it started the conversation that people just left with. So somebody choked and this person choked and he still got the round. And
the judges around to Dice.
For choking. And so the real issue is that got lost in translation is that what caused Dice to actually choke. So that is a conversation. Pause. Yeah, that's great. That's the conversation we're here now. So.
And I was one of the judges, but we did have a conversation off camera before we went on camera, and Arsenal and DNA was saying to me like Dice was doing a lot. Hansel was doing a lot in terms of the visuals, showing it, turning it his way from our vantage point at least. I don't know if the camera caught it the way we caught it, but it's like, the reason he messed up was because of that. Had he not done that, Dice would have finished the round, completed it. So now, I think what they're trying to do, and I think it makes sense, is like, okay, if we punish this now, this won't happen in the future. So imagine every battle you win, your opponent finds something or does something. I'm just gonna play a video about it. I don't know, put some corn, like whatever you think you like. Here it is. Look at this. We want you to mess up. So like this kind. I'm just saying.
Corn.
Corn.
You know what corn are?
Corn means something else.
Why would you go with corn? Yeah?
Because
Why is that where you went?
Look.
He don't know what corn is.
It wasn't about you. It wasn't about the Tar Providence. I'm saying
watch corn
because if they have nothing on you, what can distract you faster? Imagine you rapping.
Never been made for
It won't distract him.
So
I'm not gonna lie,
it was a blatant distraction, a blatant point against Dice, and that's what made him mess up. So they gave the round to Dice. It wasn't just, you choked, you messed up. It was the reason behind it.
Not to say I have a lot of experience with, you know what I'm saying, but there was about 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
There was a battle that happened. It's a judge battle. And it involved Fonz. And there was his opponent during Fonz's round in that judge battle was doing a whole bunch of things to distract him.
That's a fact.
And the opponent was disqualified. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who it was. I do know it was the last battle to go to Nome and battle in the finals championship.
And then
so they had won 2 battles,
winning, right?
And Fonz ended up winning because he choked in 2 rounds. Solely because the opponent made him choke in those rounds.
That's a great point, Ace.
No one was upset. But I don't remember who the opponent was, but I just remember that when that happened, we all kind of unanimously agreed
that
he was doing too much. He did something to make him choke. In this instance, so discernment is important in battle rap when judging anything in life. I think discernment is very important, and being able to trust the judge's judgment and discernment in those situations to say, well, these factors contributed into this thing. I think that's important to have that trust with the objectivity of the panel that you choose to judge. Yeah. So when it happened in that instance, we had that, and then in this instance, it's not as clear. I just
think a lot of the people that's discussing, they don't even know where it stems from, so they're kind of just discussing what's a choke, what's not a choke. But we got to go back to what made us talk about it, and it's Dice versus Hansel. So they don't even know who the judges were.
Yeah.
Like nobody's like, Jay Black, you messed up. Nobody saw the battle for real. Like a lot of people didn't see the battle.
Yeah, it's not much. The discourse exists independent of what happened. Yeah, it's that about the discourse has nothing to do with the actual events. It's been encapsulated as choking, what's not choking, what is choking, what's stumbling, and they're not focusing on. Well, the actual argument was what constitutes choking.
If you didn't know, that's what it's about. Go ahead. If you got the URLTV.tv app, watch Dice and Hansel. You can see.
Watch Dice and Hansel.
Given that's a fire battle with Fonz. Find that battle with Fonz.
I mean, I know. Should I say it?
I don't. Maybe it's always better when they go Fonz. It's better when they go.
Hey, you're right.
It's better when they go.
If you want me to say it,
no, you can. You know.
I mean, so
if you know, I don't remember who.
I'm lost.
It was.
That's not.
It was somebody named Trace. So it's Fonz versus Trace, and I feel like Trace just kept, and he made Fonz mess up. And then the judge was like, yo, you doing too much. And I feel like, again, if you fast forward to DNA and Arsenal, yo, he doing too much. That's why we give him the round, regardless of him messing up or not. You made him mess up.
Yeah, and that discernment comes. It's very, and I think that the only difference in this instance is them knowing what the basis of it is, and then the judges absolutely being agreed with.
Yeah,
that's the only difference.
And I feel like by making that decision, we can prevent the future of people just walking up with a phone and putting it in your face, low key, or making you, hey, look at this while you're rapping and throw you off.
Nuance is important.
Nuance is important.
I don't like the fact that between that incident happening, it's just taken away from the battle, how good the battle was.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm hearing more
Got
about
overshadowed.
that. I'm hearing more about that than the actual battle. Like, yo, what you think about the battle though? Type of thing. So, but you know, negativity is going to be at the top of the timeline
100%.
before the appreciation is going to be there. But I will honestly say that I understand the judge's decision to give Dice the first round.
When he said it to me, I agree. I agree with you.
It's when you do it when you have somebody distract you a number of times, maybe one time or something like that, but a number of times in the same type of fashion. But we got to say this as well, that there was a threat on one side, more so I'll do this to you.
Oh yeah.
It's
Dice
like
did say
that can break. So I want to be fair. So when somebody says to you, and you know they're not rhyming, this is not a rhyme. Man, I'll do this to you. It's like your natural reaction is to have a reaction to it. Well,
I
some
think that
people.
was in response, though. It was a response.
It was a response.
It was a response to the action.
Response to the
So it's like once you kind of, and that's the defense. That's to just
all the way. Yeah, I want to put all
I'm
on the
saying,
table. This
I
all on
don't
the table.
agree one way or the other. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
clear.
I didn't agree with the bad defense or the threat. Like, I didn't agree with both. It's like there's integrity in everything. And if you take go ahead.
To say that I don't disagree with the bad defense and I don't disagree with his response to it. I agree with the judges using those things as terms of how it impacted the battle.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's like if you,
I'm with you on that one.
I don't believe that
I'm with you on that.
professionalism, especially in a judge battle, that if whatever is allowed to happen in that instance where no one has stipulated that it doesn't happen, is allowed to happen. But it's then up to the judges to them say. I think it's within them to say. It's very fair for them to say, well, this contributed to this happening, and if you take that out. No freaky. Then this battle, his material was better than his material in this round. I agree that that's the thing. And now if you're gonna say that good defense has to be done a certain way, and if he violated that and that in response he responded that way, then that's something different. But to say, well, he did this and he did this in response to that, well, this is what caused it, and we're gonna penalize him for causing it. I'm not mad at that.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. And another thing that. And the MCs, we got to take this in consideration as well and account for this. The MCs before the battle agreed for these judges. They agreed for these judges.
Pick me.
So when you are under their regulations of what's going on, and one of the judges being Arsenal, somebody who's very disrespectful, very aggressive to favor in that way, you got to kind of take that in consideration type of thing. Because if you weren't there, it's a lot of things. If you look at Nexus, hopefully you guys watch Nexus. God damn it! But a lot of it was shot landscape. So a lot of the things that are happening, it's happening down here. You can't even see it right now.
Yeah. I didn't even peep
right now, and you can't even see what I'm doing right now. So with that being said, if the judges are behind the camera and they see what's going on, you got to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Off the first watching like the first round, I even peeped like what everybody was talking about with the phone thing until like I literally seen him like do that, and then. While Dice is rapping his bars, and he was like, there was one part he was like, "You're gonna die. It don't gotta rhyme." While at that point, Hansel pull out the phone. at that point, that's when I rewatched it. I noticed Hansel first pull out the phone and kind of show other people, and then try to get Dice to look at it as well. I was like, oh nah, that's kind of that's wild.
Yeah, that was wild.
All aspects.
That was wild.
So, but shout out to Hansel, shout out to Dice. I feel like
Watch the battle. That was a great battle, and being in the building. I think personally, up until what's his name? She Happens and Jada Nightwing. That was like the battle of the night type of thing. So please support that battle, along with the other battles as well that went down.
That being said, man. In terms of choking and the dialogue, well, now we know what the dialogue stemmed from.
Now we can get
choking in battle rap cannot be accepted
At all.
It cannot, like we're being paid handsomely to go in there and perform for these fans.
Facts.
And we're not showing up with raps, or we're not showing up knowing these raps. And it is fucking criminally irresponsible. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Well said.
I think that from here on out, we need to institute policy. Anytime a nigga come up there and he stumbles one time, you kick him the fuck out the event. You grab him by the scruff of his neck, you kick him the fuck out to never return again.
Like this?
Like,
Literally, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Cane him by the neck and carry him the fuck out. No more. We cannot talk. We have to take this shit back to the corners. If a nigga 60, you get him the fuck out of here. If a nigga even look like he finna fuck up, you get him the fuck out of here. We not doing this.
Old school rules, nigga.
I'm sick of niggas wasting niggas' time. I'm sick of niggas wasting niggas' money. If a nigga don't know his raps, he don't take it seriously enough. We don't take him seriously enough and listen to him. Can I get a fucking amen?
Amen.
I mean.
Amen. There you have it. That's what needs to be said on choking.
Yes, sir.
But is the conversation that simple though?
Yeah.
I think so. I feel like a lot of people, like, as far as when they was debating, like,
how y'all doing, Shay?
the whole,
made a picture of again.
when the whole debate was happening, a lot of people were kind of like looking at it like, okay, if they do this, like the time as far as how long they forget their material is what like separates a stumble from a choke. And
so that's the part we have to get into in terms of okay, what defines a choke? What's the time limit? Is it like 10 seconds or 30 seconds? What are we defending here?
I think a choke is when
Can you put a time behind it, please?
I would
we don't have no rules.
the reason why I can't reason why I can't say something like that because certain MCs give that away between what they say. You know, like they'll mess up and then they will let people know that they messed up. Mm-hmm. So when you do that, and usually that happens with a cuss word. Oh fuck, damn.
You messed up. It'd be like you started your time right there. That's on you. So somebody can choke and not start their time until 30 seconds afterwards.
Mm-hmm. It's usually when the awkwardness sets in where it's like, okay, pick the bar.
Oh, hold on, you messing up?
Pick the bar. And a lot of times when that is about to happen, is you see the change in the battle rapper. Yeah. The shoulders go from up here to just shit. Just the shoulders, just look at the shoulders. The shoulders change. Yeah. So I think that is if we're gonna have to put a time on, see, it's tough to say that because the time determines on the bar previous. Some people lose their spot from a bar landing so crazy that the reaction threw them off, and now they can't recover. Yeah. So we can't start the time until the awkwardness sets in, where it's like you should be rapping right now. Yeah. So I would say,
from that point.
All right, hold on. All right, this is what I want to do. Something like champion. It goes wild. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like trophy champion, boy. I was rocking with that.
I'm not throwing that back. I'm not going to lie. That was crazy.
How you think about that one?
What else?
Crazy.
What else?
Well, he got
like champion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, huh?
Right, like champion.
Like champion. I think. Okay. So right now, just so far, we was about 3 seconds into the awkwardness.
Damn.
10 seconds is a real 10 seconds is a long time.
Facts.
I say 3 seconds into the repeated line. Once you repeat the
3
line,
seconds to the repeated line.
The repeated line. Once you repeat the line, everyone repeats the line, bro. Everybody repeats the line. When you repeat the line, the timer starts right there.
And then 3 seconds after that.
3 seconds. A real 3 seconds. Real 3 seconds.
I'll give you 10. I mean, that's what I want to say.
I can't, 10 is too long. I can't do that.
Too long of a second. Whoa.
I've seen
10 is too long.
Pause. 10 seconds.
What ain't too long?
Go ahead. Maybe 5 seconds.
It's like, because we all seen like Nitty versus K-Shine, right?
That's a choke. He loses the round.
Right.
It was a minute. Oh, that was a minute and 20 seconds plus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No one's defending that. Yeah. If you choke for a minute plus, you lost the round.
In terms of judging it.
And judging too, yeah, you lost the round.
But that's, I don't like the term you lost a round because in battle rap, people choke in the same round. So how do you forfeit a round?
We need examples then. We gotta go, okay, this is give me multiple examples.
Me and Cortez.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and Cortez. Me and Fonz.
As far as like
who else?
Hold on. We both in the same round. You saying that?
Wait,
like both opponents.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
You're saying 2 chokes from both
in the same round.
That's different.
In the same round.
No,
you
in
go,
the
you go
same
off
round.
material. You go off material then.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
At that point, yeah, you'd have to go off material.
But we got to get these rules and set now because when you say they automatically lose a round,
why
you
would
can't do that.
They stop rapping.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you got to stop right.
What if so if Rum would have never got it back, mind you, that happened and niggas still got Rum winning that battle.
Facts.
Now I'm saying that to say if you
hopefully give him the first two.
nah, you give him that round too.
Some
I'm
people,
not-
some
I'm not
people
giving
like
them
the
that
third
round.
more than they
We're
like
See,
shots.
this is the problem I have with it, and I'm not gonna speak too much on it because I
It's
can't.
a minute 20 plus.
It's not even that part.
ahead.
It's the part of battles are promotion only. Like if they're not a judge battle, they're promotion only.
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling an artist that he can't win a round based on, he should stop rapping.
Wait, Nigga
And-
went first?
Nah, absolutely. Why
Why would you
continue to
waste
be
the material if
judged?
you can't win that
Yeah,
round?
why
even try to get
continue?
it back? Once you fuck up, it's done.
It's
you're,
done.
You're forgetting it's
I'd rather
entertainment.
pile all of
Of a
it.
minute though.
It don't matter when it is. If he can get it back, it took him a minute 20, and it's still one of the best rounds. That's still one of the best battles ever. Yo, that's how
And
many
they
minutes
they
you
let
think
him
about
they
it?
let him rock.
They was cheering for him to get back because he was wilding.
He was wilding.
He literally just
And,
shook
so,
the room
and,
before
and,
that.
and you know that's the problem that I have with choking is that when people think that it comes down to just preparedness and it's like, okay, Lux forgot his round after a hospital bed.
Yeah.
He rapped the
lost
whole
the round.
shit after that the next round. I'm not talking about the Lawson. He rapped the whole shit after
All
that.
first verse.
So when niggas
That's
talking
not,
about
that's not what Lux said. Lux said hey, he did
said all
off
first.
camera. No, he did it on a YouTube video and he said this
Yeah.
is my second round. It wasn't the same round.
Yeah, it wasn't the second round. He ended up
lied.
recording his
He said
own
Lux
round.
lied.
I'll take.
He
my-
grabbed his
liar.
first verse and
I
then
thought he said all first
attacked.
verse.
I think I'm saying he's probably lying. I'm saying he's lying.
He continued
I'm
his
saying
first
he's lying. I'm
round.
saying he's lying because he kept saying all first verse. I'm saying he's lying. And he's not that much of a showman on the spot. If you're that much of a showman on the spot, you would know not to do that. You would get it back before then. I'm saying to say it's
He
not always
isn't
prepared.
that much of
Rum
a
forgot all
showman.
that shit, and then he remembered all that shit. It don't be just as simple as he wasn't prepared, he wasn't ready.
Yeah.
It's simply something in the moment. So I'm saying that to say in a promotional only battle where there's no what is the incentive
Battle
for an
rap is
artist?
basically promotion. 95%.
98% of it is-
98% of it is all promotion
So
battle.
I'm saying that. So why should you say that he automatically loses a round if you don't want to be entertained? The whole point of it is who entertains more in that round. That's literally what the rounds come to. Who is more entertaining in each round? Why
as
would you say
fans-
if he lost? Period. Why would he? What is the incentive for the artist to then keep rapping? And I'm not
To
saying
get
you're
out
wrong
there,
for it.
to get out
I'm
some good
not-
content.
Why would I do that if you're gonna say I lost anyway? Why am I trying to get out
Yeah.
good
It's
content?
up to you.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, bro.
It's up
That
to
doesn't,
you.
that doesn't make sense.
If you want us to hear us the rest of your round,
that makes no sense, good brother.
It might go
That
into
makes no
the
sense.
whole. You were paid to do a job or fulfillment,
And
and you
he's-
didn't fulfill. That's why I think also a choke is when you choke, you didn't deliver. It was over, type of thing. If we do this even in basketball rules, he shot the three,
When-
he choked, the game was
When
over,
you say
type
it's
of thing.
promotion only, then it's not competitive. It's not about wins and losing.
But who's saying it's promotion only?
The leagues.
That's the leagues though.
No, what you mean? That's the
So
leagues.
when the fans step in and watch the battle, they're trying to see who won the battle.
That's promotion.
That's the fun part of it, too.
So they got to decide if they wanted to be entertainment only, if they wanted to be promotion only, if they wanted to be a judge battle.
That's the leagues.
No.
But the fans,
fans,
It's
Hey,
always going to be
fans
subjective
undefeated.
at that point, though.
And also,
but
no,
see, it
and
doesn't
also,
have to be.
hey,
because
but
now we're talking about judge battles. If it's being judged, if the
Well,
I
the
understand
fans
that
are
being
the
judged. No,
and so you have to decide: is it being judged or is it promotion?
because some people say that battle was so good, I'm not calling a winner.
and so the overall,
I that.
Like we on the
You
sub.
good. Now they can't finish what you're saying.
Yeah.
and that's the problem. Is you saying they were so entertained by it? That's the overall
Yeah.
point of this shit, and everyone seems
So
to be
every
missing
battle
it.
was debatable.
You know that.
It can
You know
be
that. You did
debated.
you did a whole video about
Battle
that.
rap is literally
You switched
subjective.
outfits 8
It just-
times every round. Somebody
This
did.
is
You
what it
switched
is.
outfits.
Right.
Oh, I'm like, oh man, Lux is up. Oh no, I'm in hollow. Oh no, Lux is, and the winner is this. There is no winner. We're the
Yeah.
winners. And then was that the conclusion to that video?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's ultimately any argument. Yo, you know it. If you
So
want to,
nothing
you can make
matters.
an argument. No, I'm not saying that at all.
That's
I'm not saying that at all. I'm
Nah,
not
nah,
saying
nah,
that at
nah.
all.
It's
I
not
think
saying
nothing
that, but
matters.
that's what we.
I'm saying that when niggas is trying to, in terms of how they're encapsulating, when niggas is trying to what? What's woke?
I'm saying like.
I,
this? What is
I
this?
wasn't looking. I wasn't
This look
looking.
like nitty. This don't look like
That's what I'm
nothing.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But then when you held it like
When
that, it's
niggas,
like, whoa.
when I held it, I didn't hold nothing, good brother.
I'm like, okay.
I
Get
didn't
that
hold
trophy
nothing.
out your hand when you're saying.
Yeah, you talking about when he held
Yeah,
it.
get your-
You ain't hold nothing.
Disgusting.
Why hold a bitch ass?
Yeah, I gotta get you a new one. This one's tainted.
I'm saying chokes matter. I'm saying preparedness matter. I'm saying taking your craft serious matter. I'm not saying that. I'm not dismissing it. What I'm asking is that where is the balance between the entertainment value and wanting to be entertainment because it's a promotion only battle, and understanding that sometimes there are more contributing factors to a choke than just it's over because you choke. Because if it's over when they choke, they cannot win the round. There's no reason for a person to continue to rap.
Well,
There's no
they
incentive.
shouldn't continue to rap then.
See, and that why do you want that?
I don't want that.
You are saying that. You said that because you're instituting the rule.
No.
You if you're implementing the rule, if you're saying he should take an extra step instead of being
If I bomb, but if I get to going crazy right after that, it's like sometimes you get the sentiment. Go ahead, my brother.
For the people to say, because a lot of people get online, they get on Twitter Spaces or videos saying, "I won this battle." A lot of battles like, "I won this battle," so that's kind of what y'all want too, in a sense, right?
Everybody
people
wants
to say you won that battle. So if we're in that round, we gotta say, okay, the fan is judging it.
Yo, Hitman and Surf got 10 million views almost now. Yeah. Almost at 10 million views. Them is not 10 million different people watching that battle. That's the same few people watching that battle over and
people
over.
have winners to that.
Saying that to say is that the reason why they keep coming back to that is the debatability for a lot of shit. That's what keeps the conversation
I had a winner
going.
for that.
You do. Not a lot of people. Not everybody. Not everybody. You said a lot of people. A lot ain't everybody. A lot ain't every. There's always room for debate. Yo, you can argue any battle you want, any side. If you just if I sit across from you and you say we're gonna argue Eunice and Rum, you can argue Eunice, and then we could turn the camera back on, and then we can argue, and then you can argue Rum. You can argue whoever you want to argue. Anybody can. And most times niggas aren't just good. The reason that they're arguing who they want is because that's their favorite. Or who they prefer.
So what's the end conclusion to what you're saying?
I'm saying that niggas got to decide whether or not they're going into the battle strictly to be entertained and then judging it, but not taking that judgment so seriously, or if they want to apply the strict rules from the purist day. The purist
day, fans or the league?
Yes, because as purists, because you can't have. It's like the old statement when niggas say you want an old fashioned woman, but you want new fashion standards. Meaning you want a woman that don't ask you nothing, don't say nothing, they're in the house cooking and cleaning, but you want her to pay half the bills. You can't have both. So if you wanted to be purist back when, if you stumble, we get you the fuck out of here. Okay, cool. But if that nigga stops rapping, if you want it that way, you can't have a nigga keep rapping when he fucks up.
Game change.
You gotta do
both. We've seen it become normalized at that point. Like we've seen people like forget their material for 10, 20, 30 seconds and then come back and start bombing right after that.
Absolutely.
So people like start
because people have
and
realized
they're right? They're not like, well, ain't nothing you gotta say.
Because people have traded.
It's a double standard.
People have also traded the fact that this person was bombing versus this person's terrible material. Sometimes it play out like that.
Facts.
That person, the other person's material was so terrible that it's like, yo. Nah, he choked, but I didn't like nothing when he was rapping clean.
That's the entertainment factor. But that's the entertainment factor.
Yeah.
That's the part that
and that's why that's the part where I'm like, I'm for people rapping. I'm for people categorizing these things the way that they're supposed to be categorized, but not letting that interfere in them being entertained. If it's a judge battle, judge the battle accordingly. When you're judging it, that nigga choked, he lost that round.
From a fan's perspective, they're judging every battle, though.
Okay, when he lost that round. When he lost that round, you can say that, and it's that simple. Just say he choked and he lost. It's not that deep. Let him keep rapping. If he does, he does. But if the judges in that battle say that the choke was caused by something, or that
I agree with that point, though.
There's an extenuating circumstance to the choke, and even that choking. Yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If I still got Lux over Cal in the first round.
I disagree with that. I got
do.
Lux losing that round.
I don't.
And I thought Calico had a good round.
And I'm not mad at
so here's the thing. I feel like we gotta separate. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is because if person A has a 10 round but he fucks up for 10 seconds, then person B has a terrible round. I'm gonna go with the person A. A 10 round versus a 2 out of 10 round or 1 out of 10 round. I'm not gonna sit because you messed up for 10 seconds and then you went. Then spit some hot garbage, but you would clean away all the way through that and take you no type of skill to do. You're not getting around to me.
Okay, look. So with that argument as well. So in the instance that two people choke in the same round, pause. If that happened, we base it on material, right? So we're only doing it from that criteria. So what if the person that goes into the Lux rule, that Lux was bombing and going crazy so much, he has now forfeited everything after the choke. So we can now only judge what's in the beginning. If you liked what he had before that compared to his entire round, then you are allowed to judge from that. Can we say that?
We judge from the time
because if two
to
people,
the time he ended in the
because
first
that's
round
the criteria we would do if two people choked. I don't want to just make it about that battle because if we're doing that criteria to, okay, well, how good were you? Because if we're breaking down a round in quarters, full quarters, this person rapped 3 quarters and he choked. This person rapped until halftime, 2 quarters and he choked. But I loved his first half. The 3 quarters was cool, but does that mean that just because this person choked later, pause, that we now have to give him that back because he got out more material?
I don't think that's fair, personally. Just because they got off more material doesn't mean it was better.
So how do we decipher? Because if this person is bombing, though, he's bombing, and then he fucked up, and the fuck up was Oh my God! I looked up in the air and I saw so many people.
You're a funny guy.
I personally think if you mess
I just
up,
couldn't believe I was here. So if that,
That's on J Black versus Flip.
so if that happens, so we got to judge it. I'm just saying, like, I think when somebody messes up in the round, if the other person is clean, it's like you did that to yourself. Me personally, even though I might actually like that person's material more, it's one of those things where I'm just like, you fucked up.
Yeah,
And you fucked up.
That's
and,
why.
and then we have criteria of, and it was a bad fucked up. It was a bad one.
It's
It's
10
different
seconds,
to
you
it.
got
Like,
20
and it was a
seconds,
bad one.
You got
When we
30
start,
seconds, a minute. Like,
that's
it
why
start getting
people
bad.
start putting the time limits on it because
Yeah.
it's gotten so blurred that it's like, well, how long was he fucking up? It's like 3 times. Oh, so it was like then people try to push it over to so a slip up or stumble or something like that.
Turbulence.
Yeah.
Because if we are playing by that rule, Nitty, he technically didn't fuck up yet because he kept
What battle?
talking. Wait. With K-Shine, right? Until because he was like,
different
look, listen. Oh,
yeah,
fuck,
that's the wrong battle.
Oh,
That's the wrong battle to use.
listen. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Damn, fuck.
You're not rapping.
He didn't stop.
He's not rapping though, so he did stop.
That all rhymed.
I love Diddy. If you're a Nitty fan, Nitty supporter, or you just want to argue that he won, just argue the first 2 rounds. That's all.
Yeah.
At that point, like with all that being said, that's like on the first watch why I gave it to Hansel in the first, just because with Dice choking for like 15 seconds. Like no matter what that was, you know what I'm saying.
So you had Hansel first and third. How you call it?
I gave Hansel the first still, because on the second watch I gave it to Dice, and then the third watch I gave it back to Hansel. So then the second round I gave to Dice, and then the third round I gave to Hansel. So yeah.
Me personally, I couldn't call in the building. Third round, I started
You
practicing.
can't judge battles.
No, I said in the building. In the building, because there is a difference between in the building and on camera.
Facts.
That is true. That is true. I'll give you.
So I gotta, if I'm there, I gotta give that insight. So I could not judge the battle in the building because I did not see the third round because I was prepping. On camera, I gave the first round to Hansel due to the fact that Dice did messed up his bar. He kind of fucked up. But
Turbulence.
Turbulence. I like Turbulence better. That's the only time I agree with you. So then the second round, I thought that was the most competitive round to me. I think that was the round of the battle. Honestly,
Agreed.
I was leaning toward Dice. I was leaning toward Dice. I remember that feeling. But I would not argue if someone gave Hansel the second as well. I wouldn't argue that. Third round, I gave to Hansel. There was more turbulence in the third round with Dice, and I think once he get that all together, it's just the fact that he made it still competitive with a lot of turbulence, and that speaks volumes as well. But I gave the battle to Hansel.
So lastly, what is a choke?
A choke is when you stop your material.
Yeah.
For how long?
I would say
seconds,
if I had a time limit, I would say 5 seconds.
I'm gonna go with 5 seconds as well.
I'm gonna go with 5 seconds. You can forfeit the 5 seconds if you cuss in between that time. If you,
So what's the penalty when that happens?
it's in the contracts.
Definitely is, yeah.
So we define what it is. We don't know the penalty.
Well, in a judge setting, I look at it like
Yeah,
you
judge
lose the
setting.
round. But if the other person chokes, then you'll just have to go off like, whose material did you favor more in that case? You know what I'm saying? Or who was like more professional with how they carried out forgetting their material in that case. If they both, that's only if they both like forget their material, in my opinion. So, because you could have one person who just like blanks out and it's just like, and then you have another person who's like, lick a shell,
Drive by.
drop, yeah. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
So how do you feel about what Chess said about choking? He was on Last Second C. EK,
What do you say?
Geechee. He said a choke, and he kind of right, low key.
What he said?
As we've been talking, he said a choke is what you make it.
If you're the consumer,
Yeah.
He actually. It may sound crazy to say, but it's what you make.
You're the consumer.
It
You're
is
the
what you make
consumer.
it.
If
Technically.
I'm a fan, I feel like, okay, this person, both y'all had good rounds. What the choke is to me, and you mess up for over 10 seconds, you lose the round. Both y'all had good rounds. But if this person is terrible, and you mess up for 10 seconds, and he's ass, I might get a person.
How many battle rappers have we heard say, and that was at the last bar?
A bunch.
So does that mean he wins the round
Because you messed up
when
the last bar.
he was at the last bar? So it's what you make it.
Definitely is what you make it.
Low key, even though it
It's what
sounds crazy. Because at first thought,
you
Think
hear
about
it
it,
like,
Because all niggas say is you
10
should have got out of there. You should have just got out of there.
And
You
your
should have
verse.
rounded it
And your verse.
for the round. Type of thing. So I will say that's the safest answer to say is what you make it. That's such a broad statement. Such a broad.
when you first hear it, it's kind of
Like,
like,
what are you talking about? Tell me what you talking
because
about.
it's coming
think
from
about
chess.
it.
But
Yeah, when you
if
hear it from chess, it's
if you-
kinda like-
if you take that away from, but
Yeah.
he's talking some truth. So that's
talking some truth.
you gotta listen to it. You
Just
gotta
that statement.
listen
I
to
don't want
it.
to say everything else he said.
Yeah, yeah.
Just that statement of I forgot the rest, but he said it is what you make it. So I agree with that part.
Yeah, yeah.
considering the amount of experience he has with that, I feel.
Oh,
like it would
I see
be
what I did here.
well
Damn.
to say that.
I seen what I
Yeah,
just
he
did.
do
He's
kinda
saying
like
that from a
fuck up
good,
lot.
you know, like-
he do kind of fuck up a lot. He don't do too good against Maryland either.
Nah.
Oh, here we
absolutely
go.
not, you don't.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
What do you hold on, so,
Don't snap. He snapped.
Oh,
Did you see it?
Eunice versus Chess. Eunice versus Chess. I like to see that. What's up with that?